Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 28th of October. Labour will run on a capital gains tax in the next election, despite years of failed attempts. Leader Chris Hipkins ruled it out in 2023, but has now announced a narrow version for 2026, excluding the family home. He says it'll be the most progressive tax change in a generation.
Housing has become a speculative asset, whilst families have been locked out of the dream of home ownership.
National's Nicola Willis says our taxes are working and more won't help.
International experts, when they look at our tax system, say that it's actually a pretty good system. If your answer to a problem in the economy is just tax it more, you've actually got the wrong answer.
The Prime Minister's touting the export potential from a halal meat trade agreement with Malaysia. Chris Luxon and Malaysia's Deputy Prime Minister have finalised plans for an upgraded deal in Kuala Lumpur. It's hosting world leaders discussing markets and international affairs. Luxon says the deal now needs ratifying.
But more importantly, then it starts a series of audits that come down and check our facilities. That historically has been a little bit ad hoc, and we just want to tighten that up.
Meanwhile, the US president's walked away from a meeting in Tokyo with Japan's new Prime Minister looking to have a deal worth more than $950 billion. Conservative Asane Takaichi is Japan's first woman leader. Discussions included trade and security. Trump meets China's president in South Korea later this week, looking for a trade war truce. The landlord of Central Auckland boarding house, the Station Hotel, hasn't made a $240,000 payment imposed over safety risks. It was investigated by MB after Wellington's fatal Loafers Lodge fire. The building didn't have working extractor fans or fixed heaters. Its fire escape had unstable metal platforms, and some doors were bolted shut. The Station Hotel landlord still owes MB exemplary damages. They were due by October 8. Fresh attention on rural parts reeling from last week's storms. Southland, Clutha and Kaikoura are still under states of emergency, and more than 8,000 properties in Southland and Otago are still without power. Emergency Management Minister Mark Mitchell told the country PowerNet's mapping areas soon to be reconnected so generators can be shifted between farms.
We are conscious of the fact that it's not just about milking the cows, it's about chillers, it's about water in particular, and trying to get the power there to provide that support.
The cost of living for the average household isn't rising as fast as overall consumer prices. Stats NZ data shows household inflation reached 2.4% in September. That's compared to an overall rate of 3%. To sport, and midfielder David Havili is happy to play his part in developing the country's next top rugby stars during the All Blacks 15's upcoming Northern Tour. The 30-year-old is the oldest squad member and one of 8 capped All Blacks. Manly fullback Tom Trbojevic has ended speculation around his future by signing an extension with the NRL club through to the end of the 2027 season. Questions remain about Liam Lawson's future in Formula One as Red Bull Racing provide another update on their 2026 driver lineup. That is your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.